All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Gonna hit 2 videos in one night. Let's see if I actually upload them anywhere close to each other, but let's keep the ball rolling. I'm going to open a box of War of the Spark. You can see it's still factory sealed. And yeah, I'm just gonna get at it. Start cutting this sucker open. Talk to you guys a little more about what the heck's going on here. I'd mentioned early in the first video I have this really redneck camera setup, and if I figure out a way to take a picture of it, since I don't have another camera anywhere near me, I will absolutely put it in the video because it's just really funny. I have literally my phone in a like $2 eBay folding case. You know, one of the ones that has the wallet on it that everybody used to love, like, what, 5 years ago, but now nobody really cares about? Yeah, those. I got on one of those sitting on top of 2 beat-to-crap Magic card boxes that I don't even remember when I got, but I apparently have. And that's my tripod. So, without further ado, let's get to cracking. Now, I don't know about you guys, I don't know how much you play, but this set was really exciting for me just because Planeswalkers. They're loads of fun to play with. I really like this new kind of feel they gave them where they have, skipping ahead on the uncommons to the Planeswalker, they have almost an enchantment or artifact-like effect, and they still have something they can do. I think it's a really cool idea. I actually kind of hope to see them do it more. I'm going to keep the Planeswalkers set over here just because they're fun. Widespread Brutality. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. But they're loads of fun, and the reason I liked this set the most is because it's not all Gatewatch. Look, I love the original guys, but there's only so many times you can see a Johnny, Nissa, Chandra before you kind of get tired and want to see something new. Especially Gideon, just because every time he comes out... I'm going to scoot this over just a little, see if that looks better on screen. That looks much better. But I mean, Gideon, oh my gosh, how many sets has he been in? He never stops. He doesn't go away. Oh, I actually haven't seen it here before. I really like this. And the rare Spark Double. You know, I'd mentioned in my last video, I don't really follow the pricings too much. I know Spark Double is only maybe like a $1 or $2 rare, mainly because I've been trying to trade for it off some friends lately. And I really like it. I think that's a great card. I'm going to pause for just a second to stare at it. You may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of a creature or Planeswalker I control, except it enters with an additional counter on it. Okay, being able to copy a Planeswalker I think is really cool. The creature's cool enough, but I mean, there are a million different clone effects, but the Planeswalker's where it's at. I think that's a great card. And like I said, I'm talking casually for this stuff. EDH is where my heart's at for Magic 99% of the time. So if you hear me say, wow, that card's amazing, or I can't wait to use that, I'm sorry, it's not going to be in Modern or anything super competitive. Ooh, this is neat. Kind of like that Zulaport Cutthroat. Oh, I love this. Look how the art just goes through the name up there. Just the stupid little touches they add to this really make me love the game even more. And a Vivian's Arc Bow. I mean, the cool thing about like some of these cards is even if they're duds in Standard or whatever, like I'm sure Arc Bow is not going to get to see much play, but I'm sure I'll end up playing the crap out of it in EDH. It'll at least get used once or twice before I pitch it and talk about how horrible it is. But how about, let's do a little bit of a poll. Ask everybody, what is your favorite way to play Magic? You like Commander, or some people still call it EDH, Standard, Modern? Tell me what you like. Maybe I'll learn about it and I can be able to talk about it in future videos. Ooh, Chandra. I paused for a second because I totally forgot what was going on because I'd already set the one uncommon down and got really confused why my math was off. Don't be surprised if that happens more often or something like that. I am pretty dumb. I'm not even going to pretend otherwise. I'd say it's sad, but I've grown accustomed to it and I've learned to accept my fate. But for those of you guys that are into Modern, tell me what got you into Modern. I've been considering it for a while now. Ooh, God. Goes in the uncommon God. Or no, this isn't the God. Look at me, I can't even read my cards right. But tell me what got you guys into Modern, because I've been considering it for years, but I know even the budget decks get kind of a little more expensive, and that's... Yeah, I know it's an eternal format, but I don't know. I've had my reservations on it, and I just want to see what got all you guys into it. Now, what I've seen from other unboxing videos, apparently on these, or with this set, we're either going to have... Ooh, Karn. Hell yeah. I'll take a Karn. But apparently we're going to have either what they call a God box or a Finale box. Because the trend I've been seeing from a couple other YouTubers who've done this is if you hit a Finale as one of your mythics, you're probably going to get minimum 2 other Finales. Same thing with a God. Exile target permanent command cost for... This is going to be another great EDH staple. I'm telling you, this is going to be a big card soon. But apparently that's what the trend of these things is going to be like. So let's see what we end up with. Ooh, Sorin. Cool. I'm absolutely... Ooh, foil rare. I don't think it's the craziest rare in the set, but it is beautiful because it is foil. So I will call that a win. Personally, for preference-wise, though, I can't say that I'd be upset if I got a God box versus a Finale box, and I can't say I'd be upset with a Finale box versus a God box. Like I said, I'm not really into Standard or Modern or anything, so I can't really base any preference off of a competitive nature. Dovin's cool, all right. And playing with Celebration. I can't base it off a competitive nature. Like, this will be really fun in EDH. I think it's going to be great, but I know competitively speaking, it's a 7-mana sorcery that doesn't win you the game. Yeah, I can do some really cool stuff with proliferating a crap ton, but I know a lot of decks, when they get to this much mana, they're of the mindset, if I'm going to drop 7 mana into something, it needs to win me the game. So, like I said, other than the tiny bit of commentary I can make on that, not really my forte. But you want to talk about EDH, I can talk your ear off. Which, hell, I feel like I'm doing that through the course of this video anyway, just because I feel like any awkward silence would kind of ruin the video. Okay, Firemine Vessel, yeah, I'll get to the rare in a second. I really like this card. I like Mana Rocks. I think this is a really unique Mana Rock. I like it. And the rare, ooh, Sarkhan. Like I said, I don't know the value of these guys. I like seeing the Planeswalkers. Sarkhan, I remember back in Zendikar block, you know, reading the lore on it and just everything behind it. And I'll be honest, I'm still confused by what exactly his role is, but I love seeing them. Sorin, Karn, okay, I still like Chandra, but Dovin, he's a newer guy. Vraska, I know there are a couple Planeswalkers in here I don't even know. Like, what's the white one? Uncommon, well, yeah, they're uncommon at the very least. I'm drawing a blank on her name. Watch, she'll pop up and I'll point it out. But nobody really knows the Wanderer? Anyway, nobody really knows her backstory. I don't know what's going on with her. And I think that's just really cool, because they're literally at the point where, you know, I feel like somebody in R&D was like, man, we're really tired of coming up with names for these people. Let's just, screw it, let's put a hood on them. Mesium Tank, okay. And I think that says a little bit of something about the state of Magic right now, where they're just so oversaturated with Planeswalkers. Maybe they're going to give her a backstory. Maybe she's... Watch, I'm going to call it right now, so somebody can reference this video if I end up being right. It's Elspeth, because some stupid reason Elspeth came back to life, some way, somewhere, somehow. Who knows, but I'm going to put my bet on it being Elspeth now. Obnix, he's cool to see. I remember seeing him as demon form in Zendikar. I thought he was really cool when he became a Planeswalker the first time. I thought it was great. What is this? Remove a counter, draw a card. Okay, cool. I just love the characters in the Magicverse, or Multiverse. Magicverse sounds cool, or almost sounds like Marvelverse. But, yeah, well, we're not going to go into any Marvelverse stuff here. Was a huge fan of the movies, just I don't want to rant about it while I keep opening this pack up. But just such a great, like, Kea. Kea is really cool. Like great, just, what's the word I'm looking for? Variety of characters involved. Always somebody new. Always some new twist. And it keeps you entertained. Keeps you on your toes. You never know what to expect. But you can always expect junk rares like Awakening of Vitu-Ghazi. I know there are ways of making lands indestructible. I remember them back in I'm trying to remember the set. I want to say it was like Zendikar or World Wake. I'm sorry, turning your creatures into stuff that can, or your lands into stuff that can die just really hits me the wrong way. The man lands are a different story, but I mean, something like that. Okay, Dreadhorde Twins, Ashiok. Again, just look at that. His friggin' shadows flowing off the card. I love that. The rare Dreadhorde Invasion. Okay, that's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of, everybody who plays Modern is going to know the card. Bitter Blossom. And I'm guessing, well, if I ever get any views on this, I'm guessing half the people who've watched it guessed it before I said it. But it looks like they're attempted to Bitter Blossom with a little bit of a, hey, you know, if this has been going on long enough or even playing around, it'll turn around a little more. So that's kind of cool. It doesn't feel to me like they're ripping off their old cards when they do that stuff. It feels like they're kind of tributing them, and I can respect that, you know, paying homage to where they come from. Ravnik at War. Exile all multicolored permanents. All right, that's pretty neat. That's definitely a great way to kill 99% of the commanders out there. I hate when the pack falls apart. I just feel like I can't even manage a simple task of opening a piece of plastic when that happens. I mean, I still came through, clearly, but... Evolution Sage. More Proliferate. Awesome. You know, I did Standard during the Scars of Mirrodin block. Another Arcbow, huh? And that and the Proliferate weren't really my favorite thing. With all these Planeswalkers, though, I feel like it's... Wait, is this where I can grab it to rip it? Oh, that's really cool. Hey, learn something new every day, guys. Just look for the... Let's see if I can catch it on the camera. Yeah, that little slit right there. Okay, I still suck at it. As you can see, the pack is still unopened. But I played during Scars, didn't really care for Proliferate then. I think that might have just been because I really didn't like the block. I feel like that's an unpopular opinion, because another friend of mine that started around the same time I did, I thought he was going to smack me when I said that. Ooh, God Pharaoh statue, that's cool. And Samut. And a Soul Diviner. Okay, we're getting duplicates. I only sound a little concerned, or not concerned, but surprised by that, because out of all the boxes I've bought in the past, the only time I got any duplicates, or or more than one card duplicated, was New Phyrexia had just come out. I think I bought it literally release day. And I got 3 Swords of War and Pieces, and then 4, because one was a foil. Ooh, Nicol Bolas, hell yeah. But I got the 3 swords, and I got 4 because there was a foil one, Pure Steel Paladins. I mean, it was just a ridiculous, ridiculous box. I never saw so much value, because this is when I was paying attention to that, and the swords just jumped right to like $30 a piece. The foil Pure Steel Paladin was right around 20. It got ridiculous. And, the Wanderer, yeah, that was the one I was talking about. I don't know. I know it doesn't really have too much detail to it. It's, almost like a dragon bone looking sword, something like that. I don't know. I just have some weird feeling that they're going to turn that into Elspeth, or that is Elspeth, or something really weird like that. That's the twist I'm calling right now. And Solar Blaze. This is just a great board wipe for red and white. So I mean, if the pack, well, geez, with a Nicol Bolas and the Karn, and I don't know if Soren's worth anything, but he's cool. Yeah, I mean, I hope this box starts duping itself. But if I get more random dupes of cards that don't really matter, that's going to be kind of, whatever. It is what it is. Got to live life to the fullest, roll with the blows, right? You know, part of me, because I'm not used to talking to, well, I mean, I guess, ooh, that's really cool. I guess technically inanimate objects. I keep waiting for a response. And as soon as I realize I'm waiting for a response, I realize that I don't know what I'd do if I got a response, and if I did, I might need to seek some mental help. Okay, speed this up a little. I looked through plenty of these commons so far. The uncommons are still cool. And Casualties of War. I feel like this is going to be a great EDH card. 1 or more. Pick as many targets as you want. I love it. And just a really nice looking foil. I don't remember if it was this video or the last video, so I'm going to apologize if I'm saying it again, but I am a huge geek for the art. I just absolutely love the foils. I mean, the art on the cards in general is great. Look, this is just a common, and look how cool that looks. It's great. But just something about their foil process as compared to any other card game I've ever seen. However they make everything... Commence the end game. However they make everything foiled, it just really makes the art pop out more. Even though it is, you know, foiling the whole picture, like everything else does, I don't know if it's the level of shininess it is, but just everything just really jumps out of the picture at you. Ooh, Teo. You know, that's really cool. I like the defensive one. And Finale. Okay, well, we got one Finale so far. A Guild Globe foil that just looks really... Yeah, see? You can catch it on camera just a little bit. Ooh, and a Nissa. Or, yeah, that is Nissa emblem. Well, let's see if what everybody else was saying about the God or Finale box happens to be true. Like I said before, I have no clue, but we have one Finale, so let's see if 2 to 3 more pop up. Bond Revival, Jungwing Yu, Parhelion. Okay, I was a huge fan of Kaladesh, but I'm not going to lie, I'm really surprised that the vehicle mechanic stuck around. Actually, I'm really surprised the contraption mechanic from Unstable wasn't in Kaladesh, and I'm actually a little disappointed in that, but I have nothing against vehicle. I just thought, ooh, Teferi. Awesome. Man, we're hitting all the good Planeswalkers in it. Wait, we've literally hit Karn, Teferi, Bolas. Yeah, cool, that's the trifecta. Now let's see if we can get more Finales. Okay, after this, we still have, it looks like a third of the box. That means 12 packs. Kaladesh was just a great set. I mean, if there was anywhere they could justify bringing vehicles out and trying everything out, it was definitely there. I like seeing them pop up here and there. I mean, I guess War of the Spark is all the planes coming together to fight Bolas. I think I haven't read the book. Tybalt, I remember him. I still like original Tybalt, don't judge. And another Neheb. Okay, cool, cool. So far, no gods, one Finale. Every cool Planeswalker in the set, and a handful of dupes. So let's hope we can dupe some of the big, cool, fancy ones, and not just these random little junkers, right? All right. Love the new artwork for Pride Mate. Looks really cool. Horde Huatley, and... You know, the one channel I watch says this guy looks like the professor from Tolarian Academy. And ever since he said that, every time I see one of his videos, I can't help but notice it. So if you guys ever get redirected that video, Mr. Tolarian Professor, yeah, that's... I can now not unsee your face from that. Congratulations, you are burned into my mind every time I see Tolsimir. I mean, there are worse cards that you could be attached to, like Saison, the one black demon from Kamigawa block. I mean, if you looked like that, that would really suck. Another Wanderer and Role Reversal, a non-foil this time, but man, oh, that swamp looks cool. And it's there we are. Yeah, the camera's not really catching the swamp as much as it was the other card, so I apologize. You know, I only got one foil rare in this. I don't remember what the trend is for how many foil, rare, mythics, whatever you're going to get. But I'm just going to say, foil Bolas would be pretty awesome. Right. Skipping past the commons. Going to uncommons. And I'm still going to crawl past these a little just because I like looking at them. Dreadhorde Butcher. That's really cool. Ooh. Let's talk about the art popping before. Yeah, there we are. I'm surprised the camera picks it up. I think it looks great. I'm sorry if that's making the video unnecessarily long. I'm really enjoying myself with this, guys. Maybe it's something about the sanctity of sitting in your workshop and just talking to yourself for entirely too many minutes on end while you go through cards. Maybe it's... Ooh, Tamiyo. Well, it's probably Tamiyo, since that's apparently where my sentence was going. But I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. And since we have, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs left, we're into the final 6th. I can't do math. Why do I even try? We're getting down low in the box, so I'd like to mention a couple things. Ooh, Kasmina. I did a pre-release for this set, and she absolutely wrecked me. Just, it's rough. Feather the Redeemed. I like that. But since we're getting low here, I just want to thank everybody who's tuned in thus far. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave a comment. I'm not going to do the whole thing where I beg for a like and subscribe, but if you would not mind doing it. Ooh, Narset. I know a friend was talking about how she's expensive now because modern. I don't know. Like I said before, I don't follow it. And here's a god. So we have one god, one finale. But like I said, any questions, comments, concerns, just leave it. Concerns, just leave a comment. Let me know what you want me to cover in the future. Anything you have to mention about the video thus far, other than get a tripod, because yes, I know I need one. This is just entirely too rough a setup for me to get used to. Okay, second finale. I like the finales. And I'd mentioned in the last video, but for those of you who might have just jumped into this one by mistake, we're going to cover a little bit of everything dealing with Magic: The Gathering, Warhammer. I'm a huge Warhammer fan. Dungeons and Dragons, board games, some video games. I know the other half of this channel, the J part of the A and J Gaming, as I am the A, he's a huge fan of the new Super Smash Brothers, and I know he'd love to get on here. Ooh, Jace. I know he'd love to get on here and talk to you guys about it, so I'm sure you'll be seeing that content end up on here too. Yeah, like I said, just let me know what you want, let me know what you don't want, and we'll try to go from there. We'll try to make each other happy. Vroska's really cool. Storev. Alright, he's cool. Huh. Okay. Oh, okay. It took me a second to register what the last part meant. I was reading it as that was put there, this combat, and I was a little confused, but then the kind of registered. I think that's really cool. Again, another card I'm probably going to use and abuse the crap out of in EDH. And of course now the pack's giving me a hard time to get open because it doesn't want this to be over, but it's already been probably 20 minutes, and I'm sure you're tired of hearing my voice, because I know I am. And Vivian. So we hit pretty much every rare Planeswalker in here, as I try to scoop everything up, you know, like I'd actually be able to pick it up in any real way. Who are we missing? We're missing Nissa. But we got Jace, Tamiyo, Teferi, Bolas, Sarkhan, Sorin, Karn, and Chandra. Yeah, I mean, leave it in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think the only one we're missing is Nissa. But anyway, thank you for joining me, guys, and I am signing out.